Hey y'all, it is May the 10th, 2020, 26. The thing is, it's Mother's Day. Shout out to the mothers out there. Some of them are tripping, but I just wanted to tell you about a story. It's a little bit unrelated. Today, I did a little work. I went to work and I got me that proverbial bag. Paid a little money. On my way back from work, um, I forget where exactly. It don't matter where. I was driving back and I came across a man upon an intersection. And I've told a lot of people, me personally, when it comes to homeless people, but not only that, people like always like trying to scrounge up some money so that they can send their children to some sort of athletic or cheerleading event or some stuff. It doesn't matter what it's for. At the intersections, it's just my policy. I don't give people money and stuff. All right, there's no reason. The thing is, I'd prefer that they weren't out in the intersection. First of all, it's like a little bit of an awkward experience sometimes. All right. It could be a little bit of an awkward experience, and also it could potentially be a dangerous experience, depending on who's over there just lurking outside of your vehicle. You didn't ask for that. You're just going to someplace. Typically, work is where you're going, or like home from work, which is what I was doing. Came across a young man. He appeared younger than myself, but he was standing at the intersection. He was a little bit jacked up. I'm not surprised by that. I'm not super surprised. But it's like I crept up into the intersection, pretty much smack dab right beside him. You know how like it's a long line of cars and only certain people will be right beside him. That was me. And he went ahead and he asked me for change. I said I don't have no change. I did have some change. It was going to be inconvenient to try to give it to him, and also I didn't want to. All right, it's against my policy. You don't know people just like coming up to you and stuff like that. But not like that. No, the thing is, I mean, in real life, I'll do it. I'll give you some money, and I have done it before, but not at a damn intersection. That's where I draw the line. Um, so, anyways, I saw him. I said, no, I don't have that. But the light had not turned green yet, and I was waiting for it to turn green patiently. But while he was there, it's like I already talked to him and stuff, man. It's not like we just didn't say some words to each other. And now I'm just sitting there by you and stuff, and I take a look at him. And he's a young man, kind of blonde hair, I think a little bit cut short, but a blonde haired guy, younger guy. And he asked me for change, and I said, I don't have it. But I looked at him and I said, it's getting pretty hot out here. That's actually one thing that I think about too. It's like, not only do I not want to encourage you to stand by the intersection and make awkward and potentially dangerous situations for people, because there's more appropriate, honestly, places you could go asking for change. I know there's a lot of volume and stuff, and that's why y'all do it. But especially in Texas, it's like, okay, not only do I not want to encourage you to do it, but also I'm looking at you lots of the times and I'm thinking to myself, they are inevitably going to give themselves cancer or something. It's like, stand out in the hot Texas sun with no shade. Usually at intersections, there is no shade. It's just beating down on you, sunshine. And you could tell people getting very dehydrated and stuff like that. Not only do I not want to encourage your bad behavior, but it's like not good for you On a holistic level, it's not good for you to be out there doing that to yourself. Oh, what for the money? And it's like, dude, this is what we've come to. You're doing this to your body for money. But also, you're getting the money, and typically you're getting drugs a lot of times. Especially if I'm looking at you and you're kind of tweaking already, which was the case in this scenario. So I look at him, and the thing is, he's kind of fidgeting around, stretching around and stuff, as you might if you're all wired and stuff. And I took a look at him. He wasn't wearing a shirt, number one, but he actually was wearing a sweatshirt, a whole sweatshirt. You could tell there's no shirt under it, but he was wearing a sweatshirt, and it was like 90 degrees. And of course, it does get hotter here, but still 90 degrees in the broad day sunlight. All right in the damn like sunniest part of the day. I'm looking at him and say, it's getting kind of hot, ain't it? While he's standing there, and I think he acknowledged, yeah, I was getting hot, but I didn't even mention you're wearing a sweatshirt. Or I think I might have mentioned. I think I might have said, because sir, you're wearing a sweatshirt. But while I was trying to say, because you're wearing a sweatshirt, I think while I was trying to say that, he then kind of like, put his head forward a little bit. He said, you got any gear? And since I was talking number one already, and also I don't use that terminology very much, I said, huh? I said, what? He said, he leaned in a little bit more. He said, you got any gear? It was just a natural reaction. I was like, no, I don't have that. And by that time, the light did turn green, so I did have to go. I was holding people up. So, no, I don't. That's not what I have. And then I just drove off. And honestly, I don't even know what gear even means, to be honest. I do understand it's drugs of some kind. I don't know which drugs. All right, or if that's just a general term for hard drugs on the streets. Gear. I'll have to look that up. But it's a little funny story, I guess, from earlier. One food little morsel for thought is I wonder to myself, and it's only speculative at this point, because I'm not going to go back and ask him. I don't assume I'll be able to find him, but even if I could, I'm not going to. Because he's not even going to remember me. Here's the thing. What does this mean? I mean, really, what it means is only a few things. One, this just leaning in and asking people for gear, that like works sometimes. It must work sometimes, right? For you to keep doing it, or was this the very first time that you asked someone if they had gear? I don't think so, but it's speculation. Maybe you did. And if you did, what is it about me? Take a look at me. What is it about me that makes you just assume that I'm on gear? Not only am I on gear, but I'm on a surplus of gear so much that I would even toss you some gear because I just have so much. What makes you think that about me? Because I have plenty of reason to believe I do not look like whatever that is. It's all speculation, though. Who knows what was going on his mind? And we'll pray for that individual. Hey, man, we've done some weird stuff in our life. Try not to, if you can, hang out on intersections and beg people for money and gear. It might be inevitable, but I'm saying just try not to. I'll holler at y'all. It's Mother's Day. May the 10th, I believe, 2020, 26 the aliens going to come get us. We're all up in war and can't get out. It's only escalating. It's just transgender demon clowns have already took over. They took over half a damn decade ago. Anyway, so I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.